You can make a reservation for a resource directly from the dashboard page. All resources in your organization can potentially be reserved here in the Resource Availability panel. All resources that are immediately available will show up at the top of the panel, and resources not available right now but may have availability later will appear at the bottom. To make a reservation for a specific resource, click the Reserve button next to that resource. If I want to make a reservation for the 13C NMR, I'll click this Reserve button. That will open this window where you can create a reservation for this resource. In this window, you can select start and end times. You can set up a recurring reservation to repeat daily, weekly, monthly, etc. If your reservation will repeat, you must select how often it will repeat and when you would like the reservation to end. If you have access to multiple resources, you can reserve several resources at once by clicking Change next to Resources. If a resource is unavailable during the selected time, it will display in red and you will not be able to select the resource. If you do not have access to a resource, it will not appear on this list. You can add accessories to your reservation. To reserve an accessory, click Add next to Accessories. Select the accessory and the quantity, then click Done. You can give the reservation a title and description. You can also set a reminder to receive an email notification sometime before the reservation begins or ends. You can even add file attachments. Here is where you can upload an attachment that may be important for the reservation. On the right-hand side of the screen, you can add other individuals to your reservation. If you want to add someone as an invitee, they will receive an email and have the option to accept or decline the invitation. Accepting an invitation adds the user to the participants list. Declining an invitation removes the user from the invitees list. If you add someone as a participant, it will add them directly to the reservation and they will not receive an invitation. For example, if I'm hosting a mandatory training session in a conference room, I would add individuals as a participant instead of an invitee. Since it's mandatory, they do not need the option to accept or decline. Once you're done entering all of the information, click Create. After you create a reservation, you can see that reservation on the Bookings and My Calendar pages. Click on Schedule and select My Calendar. Here is that reservation that I just created. In addition to seeing your reservations, you can make a reservation from this calendar view. Click on a day, and then you will see this Create Reservation option. If you click on Schedule, then Resource Calendar, you are able to see all the reservations for all the resources you have access to, not just the reservations that involve you. Similar to the My Calendar view, you can click on a day to see the Create Reservation option. If you want a week level view, go to Schedule, then Bookings. You can also make new reservations on the Bookings page. Find the specific resource you want to reserve, and then find the column for the time you want to reserve this resource. For example, if I want to reserve the computer lab on Saturday at 2 p.m., I'll find the computer lab row under Saturday and select the 2 to 2:30 p.m. slot under the 2 p.m. column. Clicking this will open the new reservation page. You can then add the details needed and then click Create. Here, you can select any resource or choose a specific resource. Specify the amount of time you'll need this resource, and then specify a date and time or a date range. When you click Find a Time, it will show you all the resources available to you based on the criteria you entered. Click on the resource time to create your reservation. For more information on LabArchives Scheduler, click the Help icon and then select Knowledge Base. As always, please don't hesitate to contact support at labarchives.com if you have any questions. To subscribe to our videos, click the LabArchives logo on the left. For additional training videos, click on the link to the right.